Good morning, my loves. Welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. What's here? Oh, that's cute. Oh, good morning. It is a beautiful, rainy spring morning. It is Friday when I am recording this today. It is the day of blue, light blue, sky blue, sea blue, bright blue. This is the day to honor your throat chakra, which is this color of blue. The time and the date are honestly irrelevant. These messages that I receive from spirit, source, guide, passed on loved ones, for whoever led you specifically, hi, welcome to this space and time with me. And there are some things that you are being called to learn or know, and they pertain to questions that your spirits, guide, source, the connection you have to source. You and I are connected in that way. So I'm just a vessel for you today. And so while I go over some of the things I take some notes, I learned some stuff, okay? We are on this awakening ascension journey together. Yay. And we have morning tea together, all right? So that you're going to be hearing me sip on that throughout the morning. And yeah, you even still have my morning voice. I do little but cleanse my space and the cards. And then I sit and chill with spirit and source, and I learn some stuff to share with you. Mostly that's like, okay, and I also give this to you so you have something to look at while I blah, blah, blah. I don't always necessarily like to put my face on the camera because I really like the message to be about you and source. So be my voice, your voice, or my voice, spirit's voice, or your passed on loved ones that are reaching out to you with this message. However resonates with you. We will also, yes, be pulling some tarot cards. You know what I noticed today? Actually, I'm glad I did it like this. I like how her knives are like, okay, so technically it's like this, right? So the eye is correct. So I like how she even it's going one down and one up. As it is above, so it is below. Is that how that goes? This is my one and only deck. I'm not going to, as I've been speaking about, I'm not going to be purchasing probably any new cards anytime, like until we get on the road, okay? But all of my monies are currently being invested in our new habitat. So that's coming through very nicely. I'm super excited. And so as soon as the new habitat is done, I am expecting to be on the road very shortly after that. And it'll be a whole new experience. So once we get established there, yes, I will be, I noticed, I don't know, blech. My throat chakra is not awake yet, apparently. Anyway, okay, enough about that, apparently. That's what Spirits is saying, like confusion, because like, okay, distraction, got it, good, all right. More to come. That's all I need to say about that. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go over some notes, we're gonna pull some cards, and then we're going to read, because like I believe the whole bit is a message. And even when we do a reading, get it, we're reading from a book, And currently we are reading Rob Bell's Love Wins, which, again, it is Friday when I'm recording this, and it is the day of love. So, good message there, I'm sure. It always is. I think we're in chapter 2 still. I don't know. We'll try to pump it out today, okay? I honestly can't sit too long. I had a bit of a hammocking accident yesterday. Not even kidding. I told my daughter too, we seriously need to take a day in the life of a normal person and expand it completely. Like, let you all in on the day in the life of. Because if we could have caught my hammock falling on camera, I can't even imagine. And like, I couldn't even be mad that she was laughing because I know darn well what it must have looked like. But I definitely hurt myself immensely. But it's okay. It's okay. It's just, man, I'm here. But I can't sit in one position too long. And I can't even imagine the way I'm padded up right now. I think I'm going to grab my heating pad. Not even kidding you guys. Hold on. It's just behind us a second. And it's all plugged in and everything already. Oh, yeah. So, you know what? If you are listening to this, can you please let me know what your opinion is? Like, what do you think? What do you think about taking a day in the life of a normal person? Like, totally open. Like, let you in. Unedited. Because that's how I do. I don't know how to edit anything. It would be purely unfiltered, you guys. Man. What a hoot that would be. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Staying on track, which I don't normally do. Let's say just getting back on track. That I do a lot. Okay, so the day I'm recording this, it is Friday. It is May 2020. It is 5. So the reason I'm going to say the time frame is the fact that, let's see, when the moon has been in Leo, and it will be until 7:40ish a.m. depending on your time zone. The new moon is going to be then in Virgo. Oh yeah, it was a void moon. So you guys, that makes so much sense about like this, I don't know. If you've had like an indifferent feeling for a little bit, yeah, we were in the middle of a void moon phase. I'll get to that during the next void moon. I'll remember to touch on that in the future. Okay. Anyway, but just imagine what that means. I mean, it's a void moon, so imagine the weird feelings of maybe void, basically, that you'd be feeling. Anyway, the current retrogrades are Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Alrighty, it is 5/29/2020. Let's see, I broke it down a little bit for those that like numbers. 5/29/22, 5/29/4, or 5/11/4, which even gets broke down further down into 2 if you need that to be. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But if 5/114 does resonate with you, couple notes from the angels. This is the field of relationships and personal development. Something recently lost its quality. Some key words that angels brought up were homesick, indifferent, and comfortable. So that resonates with you. Your angels are reaching out to you today to help you with that. Let's see, just some notes in my morning message that I felt led to write down where you can get to where you want to be from where you are. Yes, you heard that correctly. You can get to where you want to be from where you are right now. You are in the right place at the right time. Your inner being always rejoices in clarity. Clarity here, and that's a big one. I like the fact that we have that word comfortable and clarity, because that is this blue color. Oh, sugars, that's what I wanted to write down. I wanted to write down more about blue, but long story short, this color blue definitely brings up the feeling of comfort and clarity. I mean, just think about the sea, water, the clarity of pure water, the clarity of air, and the mutableness of it, the flexibilityness of it, the ease of the flow of both air and water. Okay, that is the vibe of the day today. Oh, I love that. Ooh. All of your power is right now. That's another note to take in the sense that while you are reveling in this comfort, in this flow, in this serene, just flow, comfortable flow. Gosh, it's just beautiful. It's literally like tubing down a river. Anyway, that is your power in letting go. It is a waxing crescent moon until 11:29 p.m. and then we will be entering into first quarter phase. Today we'll have more centered energy and is even better for starting new projects than yesterday. Yesterday was a good day to start new spiritual endeavors and stuff like that. Yesterday was a lucky day, Thursday. Today is even better because you carry the energy that you had from yesterday, and you should really begin today then. Like maybe yesterday was a good setting up day and getting everything prepared and gathering or whatever. And then today is definitely the beginning because, lots of ease and clarity and flow in today. It is a day of grounded emotions together with compassionate thought. Grounded emotions together with compassionate thought. Ooh, I like that. All right, so throat chakra. Let's see. Let's touch on some foods. Tart or tangy fruit. Preferably like true growing fruit, blue foods, liquids of all kinds, sauces, soups, and sea plants. The herbs to include in your day. I love this one. This is my favorite. Oh, I need to take a drink. Hold on. Red clover blossoms. You heard that correctly. Lemongrass, sage, and peppermint. Wear blue. Talk it out. These are ways to help exercise, open, activate, balance, heal your throat chakra. Wear blue, yes, surround yourself with blue in your day. Let your eyes think about your throat chakra and that beautiful ball of light blue energy and your throat just expanding and glowing and swirling. Maybe you can picture it looking like the sea or looking like the sky itself, and just the most, so in order to focus on that, let your eyes visually find something light blue in your day to draw you in. It's an awesome way to instantly balance your chakra. All right, talk it out, write it out. Your voice can be written as well. I mean, that's a huge and powerful way. Do not think you always got to speak. Another very excellent way to balance and heal and activate your throat chakra is listening. Perfect exercise for your throat chakra is listening. So, if you need to, though, express yourself Writing is extremely powerful. Your throat chakra is expressed in the way that you take what is from inside of you, from what is coming down through source, through your crown chakra, what is in your heart, from in your core, what is in your creative stomach, and coming up through and out of you into the world. Your throat chakra is extreme. You know it's my favorite place if you've been following me at all. Okay. Even though I can't say that because I love the solar plexus. Oh, and the sacral. I love them all. I can't help it. Or anyway, all right. Singing. Yes. Sing, sing, sing. And the vibrational sound that you can make is hum. Technically, yes, I know it's spelled H-A-M. But language, schmeggage, letters, schmetters, you know, as I just get done saying the written word is powerful. But you know what I mean? No, you don't. I'm so sorry. My ADHD brain. All right. But hum. Think about it. Humming, singing. I think that's no coincidence. There's no way that's a coincidence. H-U-M. And then the throat chakra is H-A-M. Yeah. Well, hum. And if you happen to mess up and do humming instead of humming, I bet it'll be okay. All right. Let it be. Like I just said, just let it go. Let it go. Chill. Light blue. How about ice blue? Yeah. Chill out. Let it be. Okay. The camel, the plow, and the bridge are all good yoga poses. And our ability to express ourselves fully, to speak and live our truth, it flows with freedom and acceptance for both ourselves and others. All right, so in the essence of air, let's do some 4-7-8 breathing, One of these mornings you're going to have me drinking some cannabis tea and I will no longer be smoking anything. And I will no longer, oh man, just tea in the morning, maybe some oh, yeah. The ways you can get creative with tea. Sorry, I'm rubbing my lower back right now as I try to sit comfortably so I can do a little breathing with you. And then I'm going to read through just a few affirmations with you guys. So, to help activate your throat chakra. You do not have to say these out loud. I will pause a little bit in between just so that if you even want to repeat them, maybe just inside your head. If you want to say them out loud, heck yeah, do it. You can say all of them. You can just listen. It's whatever. Let my voice be your voice. Let my voice be my voice. It's totally up to you. We're connected in this beautiful space and time one way or another. And it's an honor to be here with you. So 4-7-8, go ahead and look it up. It is medically proven to lower your blood pressure and help do all sorts of really cool things. Also cures insomnia. So it's a count of, it doesn't have to be seconds. To be honest, if you did seconds, I don't know, you'd be superhuman. I don't think I could do full seconds. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. We're going to hold it for a count of 7. Let that beautiful life energy swirl all through your body, down to your toes, out towards your fingertips, up through your head and out for a count of 8. 3, 4. And let everything go that no longer serves your highest good. I hear and speak the truth. I am expressing myself with clear intent. Creativity flows in and through me. I am an important voice in the world, and my voice is heard. I speak my truth clearly. I love to share my experience and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen. I listen to my body and my feelings and know what my truth is. I am safe and trust others to allow me to express myself truthfully. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I express compassion when I speak. I am the truth. All right, my loves. Let's dive into some tarot, shall we? I have to shuffle yet. All right, oh man, I gotta move. I gotta move. My cute little space here. Interesting. Shall I show you? So, how have you guys been? Let me tap into you guys, shall I? Tell Spirit to shh for a little bit. Hi. I am, as you notice, that's what I can tap on to. Oh, Ten of Cups, beautiful. Yeah, more Magician. Wow. If what I was going to say earlier is, if you have noticed on my channel, I am going to start doing some light language messages. I am going to sense that my weather here is going to clear up beautifully today, and I am going to get over to our new habitat and deliver one of those messages. I have lots of stuff I would like to do, although if I have to accept that my journey is making me sit on my tushy for a minute, maybe it's to get some of the background. I don't know. There's plenty I can do. I know that there's plenty I can do. While in a supposed state of rest. Oh, not even kidding, as I cut the deck, I pull up the Hermit card. Funny, funny, funny. Isn't that cute, Spirit? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. But, yeah, I am excited to start delivering these light language messages. I am going to start, I haven't figured out how to put a link directly into my channel. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I did open up a PayPal account if you would like to donate to a new card fund. That would be awesome. Or just be a part of this journey in any way, donating towards our new habitat. Just this journey that you and I are on together. It's just, I would love to, however, if you would like to specify how you would prefer your money to be, your donation, to be put towards a day in the life of's journey, I would be more than willing to consider that, especially if it's like a new oracle deck or something like that you prefer me to get. If you're looking to say, hey, here's some money towards, I don't know, installing that toilet in the new habitat, whatever, I don't care, you can get creative if you want. That'd be interesting. So yeah, I'm going to start including a PayPal link if you would like to consider donating to this journey. That would be greatly appreciated. I do actually intend on this being my career. So I cannot be afraid to ask for the support. I mean, there comes a point when, like, you almost should be ashamed of asking for money from a job you hate going to, you don't belong at. It's not serving your highest good, whatever, Like, it's not your dream job. It's not what you truly want to do, I should say. Like, then why would you take money from that person for doing that? You should only take money for doing what it comes from your heart. That's the only, justifiable for me. So, like, I guess that's been my ability to finally embrace the fact that I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy. Finally, for the first time in my life, I realize that I am able to have my dream job. I am able to find a way to help people with the gifts that God has given me specifically. Ta-da! Oh, look, tower moment. What's happening? Ooh, getting up going. All right, well, that was bottom of the decks, but I'm shuffling one more time, I thought. So here we go, my friends. Let's see what we got today. What is this vibe we got going on, Spirit? Whoop. The Moon. 7 of Wands. Whoa, 9 of Wands. Alrighty. So let's just set these aside for right now while we talk about the moon. I don't know where to put this safely. Okay. I feel like that tower moment thing that we saw might have already happened for you. I can't deny the energy that it brought already into the reading, just seeing that. But I feel like what it's done is it's like brought up this passion inside of you, this wild passion, like this fierceness about you, like this relentless, I am going to be myself. I am going to build my kingdom. I am going to be me. Damn it, I am sick of no, I'm revealing who I really am. The world is about to see my wild side. If they want to go ahead and they want to interpret it as being my dark side, you go ahead and let them. You go ahead and let them think whatever they're going to think. That's their evil, dark side thoughts. Like, you understand, like, whatever dark ideas somebody has about you, that is separate from you. That has nothing to do with you, and it can't touch you. You are off on your own. And you, you do have companionships. You are going to find, if you haven't already, you are going to find people like you that have done the same thing. The more you embrace this side of yourself, yes, they are going to find you. They are going to be coming to your path. And you guys are going to be on a remarkable journey. And you might share that same, similar, a background that has shaped you. You've conquered a lot of the same mountains. You have a lot of the same, you were molded in a lot of the same ways. And it looks to me like, the power of this new full moon coming up in Sagittarius is definitely going to be we're helping you or whenever, and this is the major arcana here. The moon is in tarot things revealed. Oh yeah, disillusionment's coming up. Nice. This is yeah, and then okay, so the full moon in Sagittarius is going to be, that's June 5th, all right? That's also an eclipse. So I was kind of like leaning towards like why is it not just a moon? Why is it broken up a little bit? This is to remind you that this is a lunar eclipse that we're going to be having as well. I don't believe in America, like in the United States, whatever, where you will be able to see it. I think this is the one that is going to be. I'm sorry, my back. Okay. I don't mean to like be making those weird noises, but yeah, like it's because I'm like rubbing my back in between. I did have my heating pad on. Anyway, so June 5th at 3:12 p.m. Full moon in Sagittarius, lunar eclipse. So also though, June 17th, we are entering a Mercury retrograde. Don't be afraid of this one. This is going to be actually some disillusionment this time around, which, God, that's crazy. So we're talking like the first, second week of June, stuff's going to be really start happening for you. This building of your kingdom, this laying the foundation. So quite possibly you might be, yeah, still in the middle of or about to experience that tower moment we saw a flash of. Okay. Oh my God. But did you notice how it didn't come up? We just saw a flash of, that reminds me, that's that power of the eclipse. It's going to be an in and out energy. This tower moment is not a bad thing at all. It's just clearing the path for you. It's almost like you've manifested it to where like you know it's coming, you want it to come, you're almost waiting for it to come, okay? That tower moment. And it's going to be quick, almost painlessly, honestly. It's like what strips you bare, like done, naked, raw, real, awesome. Everything is going to be revealed, and then bam, 7 to the 9. Like, I don't even know, you skipped up the 8. You just excelled right quick after that, like in a very lucky way. 7, lucky number, I don't know where that's coming from, but something about that. You're going to have really good luck coming, like building this new foundation. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit? Ooh. Okay. Awesome. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Page, something is definitely coming. I like this. This is a new beginning coming. Page could be a messenger. Page is a new beginning, a new start at something. And you are using your wits about you. You're being very smart about it. This is a very wise new beginning. Oh, come on. Work with me here. I love this card. This is one of my favorites. My sharing card. You have such abundance that you are able to give back. It's kind of Mother Nature's way of showing that she sees how much you love her and how much you invest into her and appreciate her. She's about to just see how it was bare, and then bam, just growth instantly. Like, yeah, you start off hard and good, and like see how they're like low to the ground, but you're building it, and then look at, you watched it instantly grow like that. Like you're not even pounding anymore. Like it looks actually like, wow. And then, you take your wand, you use your resources, you do what you can with what you've got, and it works really well. Really, really well. And it sets you off on such a beautiful, new, insightful beginning. Swords are minds, thoughts, insight, your intellect. So you're really going to, even though you're new in this journey, it's, and there isn't too much really, like, look, that it used nonetheless, it's more like a clarity situation. No, there's plenty. This is the world that you're actually standing in, but look at the mental clarity you have about it. Holy crap. Like, literally, nothing is going to stand in your way anymore. Wow. What a message of clarity in this new beginning. And the power that you gain is just beautiful. Okay, Spirit. Can I have one more card? Even though this is a beautiful, beautiful message, I am very pleased, very honored to deliver this. Should we just say that this wants to be our card? Oh, and the Page of Pentacles. Dude, I'm so proud of you. You are learning all you need to learn in order to gain. Pentacles are of earth, the material realm. Yes, they are a coin. And so, yes, therefore, money. Absolutely. This new beginning, another page, this new beginning is definitely going to be profitable. Like, in using your, oh my gosh. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Do you want... I feel like we should read these pentacle ones. I'm really happy for you. Okay, let's read the Nine of Pentacles. Everything. You want to see it a little better? I don't think I showed you. I'm sorry. I love her. Come on. I'm going to need a new phone really soon. It fell again yesterday. The hammocking thing, yeah. It's got so many cracks in it. It's not good. So my camera, anywho, okay, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. I literally am okay. All right, everything is wine and roses right now, and you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made smart decisions, managed your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Treat yourself to something decadent, and you've truly earned it. Wow. Wow. Page of Pentacles. This page is truly dedicated and focused on their goals. She might be young or inexperienced, but she has the drive and determination needed to venture forward. Don't disregard this person. They are truly talented and will rise to the occasion when it comes. If the page is you, it's time to focus up and commit to that thing you've been daydreaming about. Start taking concrete steps to bring that magic into the world. Yay! I'm so happy for you. This June's going to be an amazing time for you. I do have a feeling something about that 7th through the 13th or the 14th through the 20th. Going to be some big shifts, friends, big shifts. All right. Let me see. We are at chapter 2, page 46. I need one more sip. You know, that's the other good thing about tea. Lukewarm's okay. I love it. All right. Man, what is that word right off the bat? Look at this. Eschatology shapes our ethics. Eschatology is about last things. Ethics are about how you live. What you believe about the future shapes informs and determines how you live now. If you believe that you are going to, oh yeah, by the way, a belief is just something you think over and over again. So you can stop holding on to any beliefs from your past, because it's not necessarily to just keep on thinking the exact same thing over and over again. It's okay to grow. All right, just need to get that out. If you believe that you're going to leave and evacuate to somewhere else, then why do anything about this world? A proper view of heaven leads not to escape from the world, but to full engagement with it, all with anticipation of a coming day when things are on earth as they currently are in heaven. When Jesus tells the man he will have treasures in heaven, he's promising the man that taking steps to be free of his greed, in this case, selling all of his possessions, will open him up to more and more participation in God's new world, the one that was breaking into human history with Jesus in himself. In Matthew 20, the mother of two of Jesus' disciples says to Jesus, "Grant that one of these two sons of mine may sit at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom." She doesn't want bigger mansions or larger piles of gold for them, because static images of wealth and prosperity were not what filled people's heads when they thought of heaven in her day. She understood heaven to be about partnership with God, to make a new and better world, one with increasingly complex and expensive expressions and dimensions of shalom, creativity, beauty, and design. So when people ask, what will we do in heaven? One possible answer is to simply ask, what do you love to do now that will go on in the world to come? What is it? See? Oh, I love that. What is it that when you do it, you lose track of time because you get lost in it? What do you do that makes you think, I could do this forever? What is it that makes you think, I was made for this? If you ask these kinds of questions long enough, you will find some impulse related to creation, some way to be, something to do. Heaven is both the peace and stillness, serenity and calm that come from having everything in its right place, that state in which nothing is required, needed, or missing, and the endless joy that comes from participating in the ongoing creation of the world. The Pastor John writes in Revelation 20 that people will reign with God. The word reign means to actively participate in ordering of creation. In the ordering of creation. You create your own world when you get in tune. We were made to explore and discover and learn and create and shape and form and engage this world. This helps us understand the exchange between the rich man and Jesus. Jesus wants to free him to more actively participate in God's good world, but the man isn't up for it. And his unwillingness, we learn, leads us to another insight about heaven. Heaven comforts, but it also confronts. The prophets, just so you know, I am fully aware of the fact that we are all the same as Jesus. That was his whole point of existing, really, to show us that, yes, this is how you are to be. Just like all of the other great prophets. The prophets promised a new world, free from tears and pain and harm and disgrace and disease. That's comforting. And people have clung to those promises for years because they're inspiring and can help us sustain us through all kinds of difficulties. But heaven also confronts. Heaven, we learn, has teeth, flame, edges, and sharp points. What Jesus is insisting with the rich man is that certain things simply will not survive in the age to come. We will have tower moments. We will need to use our swords. And our wands even, maybe. like coveting and greed. The one thing people won't be wanting is in the perfect peace and presence of God is someone else's life. That's why you're purely and rawly you. When you build your kingdom, bam. The people might come to your path, but you're leaving anything else behind. You shed off those clothes of anyone else's worlds. And still you are separate from that person. You're not even walking on that same path. You know what I mean? Like you still come from two different places. You are respectful of that. Those are the type of people you meet now, not the ones that try to influence you. This like, look, ugh. Anyway, you have washed yourself clean of that. All right, sorry, where were we? What Jesus is insisting with the rich man is that certain things will simply not survive in the age to come, like coveting and greed. The one thing people won't be wanting is the perfect... Okay, the man is clearly attached to his wealth and possessions, so much so that when Jesus invites him to leave them behind, he can't do it. Jesus brings the man hope, but that hope bears within it judgment. The man's heart is revealed through his response to Jesus' invitation to sell his things, and his heart is hard. His attachment to his possessions is revealed, and he clings all the more tightly. The Apostle Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 3 that the day the prophet spoke of, the one that inaugurates life in the age to come, will bring everything to light and reveal it with fire. The kind of fire, wands are fire, by the way, that will test the quality of each person's work. Look at how hard you're working. Some in this process will find that they spent their energies and efforts on the things that won't be in heaven and on earth. If it's burned up, Paul writes, the builder will suffer loss, but yet will be saved, even though only one escaping through the flames. Wow. Flames in heaven. Imagine being a racist in heaven on earth, sitting down at the great feast and realizing that you're sitting next to them. Those people. The ones you've despised for years. Your racist attitude would simply not survive. Those flames in heaven would be hot. Where are we at? We got time. Jesus makes no promise that in the blink of an eye we will suddenly be totally different people who have vastly different tastes, attitudes, and perspectives. Paul makes it very clear that we will have our true selves revealed, and that once the sins and habits and bigotry and pride and petty jealousiness are prohibited and removed, for some there simply won't be much left, as one escaping through the flames is how he put it. Ha! Yes. It's very, this is that border you're putting up, your boundaries of your flames. You're in. Then no one can pass through your flames. Holy shit. It's very common to hear talk about heaven framed in terms of who gets in or who gets out. Who gets in? I'm not kidding. Or how to get in. Or what we find. Jesus' teaching over and over and over again is that he's interested in our hearts being transformed. Okay, so I want you to know my internal thing about Pentacles. I'm not so concerned. Yes, it's money because that's that's the energy, a very useful, resourceful energy that Mother Nature provides to us to build the world that we want. I feel that Pentacles also are whatever your treasure is. That's what you get, though. You know, that's the treasure of this world. Maybe it's not necessarily always money, but it's whatever your heart's treasure is. All right. We're going to wrap this up here in a second, though, right here. what we find Jesus over is that it says, okay, so that we can actually handle heaven. He's interested in our hearts being transformed so that we can actually handle heaven. To portray heaven as bliss, peace, and endless joy is a beautiful picture, but it raises the question, how many of us could handle it as we are today? How would we each do in a reality that had no capacity for cynicism or slander or worried or pride? It's important then to keep in mind that heaven has the potential to be a kind of starting over, learning how to be human all over again. Imagine living with no fear, like that Page of Swords. Ever. No fear, ever. That would take some getting used to. So would a world where loving your neighbor was the only option. So would a world where every choice was good for the earth. That would be a strange world at first. That could take some getting used to. Oh my gosh, you guys. The Page of Pentacles is the student card, the learning card. Listen to this. Jesus called disciples, students of life, to learn from him how to live in God's world, God's way. Constantly learning and growing and evolving and absorbing. Tomorrow is never simply a repeat of today. Much of the speculation about heaven and, more important, the confusion comes from the idea that in the blink of an eye we will automatically become totally different people who know everything. But our heart, our character, our desires, our longings, those things take time. Jesus calls disciples in order to teach us how to be what to be. His intention is for us to be growing progressively in generosity. Nine of Pentacles is my sharing card. Forgiveness, honesty, courage, truth-telling, responsibility, so that as these take over our lives, we are taking part more and more and more in life in the age to come now. Like I said, where's my notebook? All your power is right now. Your inner being always rejoices in clarity. Oh, wow, what a message today, you guys. Wow. Okay. The flames of heaven, it turns out, lead us to the surprise of heaven. Jesus tells a story in Matthew 25 about people invited into the kingdom prepared for them since the creation of the world. And their first reaction is surprise. They start asking questions, trying to figure it out. Interesting that it's not a story of people boldly walking in through the pearly gates, confident that because of their faith, beliefs, and even actions, because you know you manifested this, you asked for it, and it is arriving. Okay, they will be welcoming it in. It's a story about people saying, "What? Us? When did we ever see you? What did we ever do to deserve this? When did I, what, me, wait, I did that? No more of that." And other stories he tells very religious people who presume they're in hear from him. "I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers." Heaven, it turns out, is full of the unexpected. Okay, I want you to see, like, that was that paragraph I just read. In other stories, he tells. The wording's just different. Okay. Heaven, it turns out, is full of the unexpected. In a story Jesus tells in Luke 18 about two men going up to the temple to pray, it's the sinner and the unrighteous man who goes home justified, while the faithful, observant, religious man is harshly judged. Again, surprise. Jesus tells another story about a great banquet a man gave in Luke 14. The people who were invited, those who would normally attend such a feast, had better things to do. So in their absence, the host invites all of the people from the streets and alleys who would never attend a party like this. Unexpected, surprising, not what you'd think. These aren't isolated impulses in Jesus' outlook. They're the themes he comes back to again and again. He tells entire villages full of extremely devoted religious people that they're in danger, while seriously questionable sinners will be better off than them in that day. All right, we're going to stop right there, because that is a very, very beautiful message for this day. So I want you to, yes, leave all that shit behind, all of that judgment. It's all done. This is a new moon phase you're about to enter in your life, and it's beautiful. Be blessed, my loves. Use compassion in all of your communication, and watch joy just flood your life.